Man, what the heck? How would a Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious spin-off movie even work?
One last ride, my friend?
I don't have friends. I got family.
Well, I don't got family. I got dinosaurs.
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on episode of Sci Flick. My name is Chris. Let's dive into some of the movie news we got to discuss here today because we got a lot going on in the movie atmosphere. Some of the stuff we're going to be diving into here today is, of course, some SpiderMan No Way Home talk. We had Willem Dafoe, who is rumored to be the villain in SpiderMan No Way Home, kind of hint to his role in the movie. That along with how the marketing for SpiderMan No Way Home will go down. We have our first leaked footage of Jurassic World Dominion that has landed online. And when we're getting an official teaser very soon. Halloween Kills talk, even Scoob getting a sequel. That and so much more. So I'm gonna need you movie fans to leave me your opinions down below with everything we discuss here today. Let me know how you guys are also doing today. As of me posting this, I believe it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to anybody out there who happens to be a papa. And if you don't got a father, call me daddy. Let's get into the movie news, alright? Alright, so diving into our first movie news story today, I wish this could be something that gets me excited, really hyped up, but that first film really disappointed me, and that is the announcement that a Scoob sequel is in the works. Some of you guys might have seen Scoob last year. It came in the midst of the pandemic straight online, and while I was really looking forward to it at first, not only being a fan of ScoobyDoo, but because heck, anytime we get a ScoobyDoo movie originally made for theaters, that is something I'm gonna want to go out and see. But then having seen the movie, oh man, they did not understand Scooby-Doo at all. They fell into the MCU syndrome of wanting to create a cinematic universe, the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. Pair that up with all the really bad pop culture jokes and them not even solving a mystery in the movie. At least it gave us this. God, Shaggy will forever be in my thoughts. But specifically what we have here from comicbookmovie.com, who has the exclusive, director Tony Serrano confirms a sequel to the 2020 movie is in development. He said exactly with them. Actually, we are kicking the tires on a follow-up to Scoob, he confirmed earlier today. It hasn't been announced yet, but it's something we're all excited about. The whole creative team that made the first movie is still around and back working on something new. It was neat to create this Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe, and it's exciting to return to it. Not for us. Now, if you're someone who really enjoyed Scoob and loved the Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe, I applaud you. I'm glad you got enjoyment out of that movie. I'm not saying a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe couldn't work out, but I felt it was more forced on the movie, and I just wanted to see a film dedicated to the Scooby-Doo characters doing what they have done in the past, and that is solve mysteries. Heck, to me, the best part of that Scoob movie is when they were kids and reenacting a pup named Scooby-Doo and solving a little crime. Heck, I would love it if that is actually what they do for this sequel, where it's not a sequel, it's a prequel, and it's them as kids with Scooby-Doo as a puppy, solving a crime, going through maybe some iconic villains that we've seen in the past. If they're still kicking off with this Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe, alright, but I just cannot be that excited for it if it's another pairing of Blue Falcon, or maybe they're gonna meet the Flintstones this time, or the Jetsons, maybe even Tom and Jerry somehow. I'm gonna keep an open mind, and I'm willing to be surprised by this, but as of right now, I just gotta be honest with you guys, not really looking forward to a sequel to this movie. How about you guys out there? You hear that Scoob 2 is in the works. What would you like to see done, and are you excited? Moving on, talking about some Halloween kills. We are inching closer and closer to the fall season, meaning the spooky time is almost upon us. And one thing that has got me a little surprised is where is our damn trailer for Halloween Kills? I know we've gotten clips and short teasers in the past, but if we follow the marketing of Halloween 2018, they released a full-length trailer by this time in June in preparation for the movie coming out in Halloween. It seemed odd to me that we hadn't gotten anything yet, but now we have been informed that Universal has gone ahead and submitted approval for their trailer. Here you can see from a screen grab that this user was able to find online that the Halloween Kills trailer was approved for release on June 18, 2021, giving it a mature rating, possibly meaning this will be a red band trailer and with a title like Halloween Kills. Kills. Oh yeah, we expect to see some blood, and it'll also be at the length of 2 minutes and 37 seconds. That is going to be a hefty trailer. That right there is the type of trailer where they're going to have some story beats in there, and we're going to get a better idea of what the plot of this movie is. But also, I kind of now understand why they waited so long to release this, is because they were waiting for a big blockbuster to show off this trailer alongside with. And next week, we have the release of Fast 9. So with that said, this coming week is going to be an awesome week for trailers because so many movie studios are going to want to put out their trailers in front of Fast and Furious 9 because they think audiences will show up to it. So it's very likely this coming week, we are going to get this Halloween Kills trailer. I can't wait to see it. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think next week will be the week that they finally release the Halloween Kills trailer, or do you think they're going to continue waiting a little bit more? But that also won't be the only Universal related property that will get a trailer from. We are going to also be getting a Jurassic World teaser trailer. Now, we were just gushing about how great it is that we're going to get a 2 minute and 30-second trailer for Halloween Kills. With Jurassic World Dominion, we is about to get like 20 and 30 seconds, and heck, we even probably have that trailer right here for you. Let me play it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
So this footage right here that you guys just witnessed is a leaked teaser trailer of Jurassic World Dominion, giving us our first taste of the movie since Fast and Furious 9 has already released in international markets. That's why some people were able to film it and then post it online. I think this exact teaser trailer that you're seeing, we're going to get an HD look of sometime next week, whether that be Tuesday, Wednesday, so that it could play in front of Fast and Furious 9 and inform people. As far as the footage that they showed here, I really like what they're going for. You can see why this will be played in theaters because it's people at a drive-in theater, which I think is just ridiculous. If you live in a world where dinosaurs and T-Rex are just walking around, I ain't never leaving my house again. But other than that, I just like the idea that this movie is going to explore how do humans and dinosaurs coexist in a modern world. Please don't let that be only 10 or 15 minutes of the movie. I would really like to see a deep dive of how this world now works now that dinosaurs are a regular thing. Is there a police force specific for dinosaurs? What happens if you're on the highway and some dinosaurs just come running by? Pair that up with us knowing that this is supposed to be the end game for the entire Jurassic Park franchise. I'm pretty excited for this thing. What did you guys think of this leaked footage, and are there any details you can make out from it? Talking about something else that is pretty awesome in the comic book universe right now, we have our first set photos of The Flash that have released online. Just the other day, Andy Muschietti decided to take to his Instagram to go ahead and show us a sneak peek of the Supergirl costume. I went ahead and did a separate video on that because this specific costume could hint to the new origin of this Supergirl and how she'll play into this movie. But now we know why he decided to show us that photo, because the next day they were filming in public in London, and we have set photos of Supergirl in action along with other things to help us speculate. So first off, this photo right here is just of a cab in Central City. Nothing too crazy, but just the fact of seeing those words Central City right there, knowing that the movie is going to spend time in the Flash's hometown, I think is really cool. We also got this photo of a snazzy looking vehicle. Now fans are debating right now whether this is Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne car or it could be Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne car. I think it's probably Affleck's because everything they're filming right now seems to still be taking place in the main DCEU before Flash goes into the multiverse and goes into like Tim Burton's Gotham or all these other places, which kind of now maybe proves the fact of where this Supergirl is from, because since she was spotted during the Central City filming and this looking like it's taking place in our main DCEU universe, it looks like Supergirl might be part of that and not actually a multiverse version. Of course, similar sets could be used as different things right here, but you see Supergirl in costume flying up in the air, giving us a better idea of what her suit is going to be looking like. Now, fans right now are heavily debating what the origin of this Supergirl is going to be in the Flash. There are two theories right now. One, she could be Kara Zor-El, which is the typical cousin of Superman, but the other one that has sparked rumors from her costume of choice and even her hairstyle is Laura Lane Kent, which is Superman and Lois's daughter from the Injustice video game. I dive way more into that in that separate video I made. I'll link it down below if you guys want to get into that. But still, even seeing her here with her cape on, I think this costume is going to look awesome, and I really just can't wait to see how they're going to explain her. And the other photo that I think not a lot of people are buzzing about, but I think has big implications to this movie is we have here a bus that has Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman on it with the name Central City, meaning we're gonna get little hints and references to Wonder Woman in this Flash movie. Now, that isn't all that surprising. The DCEU kind of wants to be interconnected, at least connect all their movies that are good. But the reason I think this is significant is because to me, this lets me know, oh, then we're going to be seeing an alternate version of Wonder Woman in The Flash. Because you got to remember, one of the whole reasons we're seeing Ben Affleck at the beginning of the Flash movie before he meets Michael Keaton is because it sets up with the audience watching the movie that Ben Affleck Batman is the normal for Barry Allen. This is what he considers Batman to be, so then when he goes traveling to the multiverse, he meets Michael Keaton. He's like, whoa, you ain't nothing like my Batman. So I think the same thing is kind of being set up here. There could be a scene in The Flash where he's stopping a bank robbery or doing something around the city. Then he looks at Wonder Woman on a bus, stares at it, and smiles because he knows, oh, I've met her before. Totally didn't fall on her chest. That didn't happen, but I did save the world with her. Setting up that Barry Allen considers that version of Wonder Woman as his normal. So then when the movie progresses and he meets an evil Wonder Woman, like we've seen in the Flashpoint Paradox, or some other version of Wonder Woman, the audience could be like, oh, that's nothing like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Cool. Maybe I'm stretching here and it's just there to connect the movies together, but I got a feeling that's why they're going ahead and putting Wonder Woman in this film, even if it's just a poster. You guys see these set photos of The Flash. What can you make out from them? Any fan theories you can make up? I'd love to hear them. All right, talking about some Spider-Man No Way Home news, we got some minor little updates here that I thought were pretty interesting. For one, we had Collider recently do an interview with Willem Dafoe. Now, if you don't know why this is so exciting, is because there's been a lot of rumors and speculation, and whether you want to believe your boy, I confirm it's real, but for now, it's just rumors and speculation, that Willem Dafoe is going to be returning as the Green Goblin to be the main villain in Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, he was doing an interview with Collider, and I'm pretty sure the interviewer was asked not to ask him anything comic book related, so the interviewer was a little sneaky with his question, and this is what he asked him instead.
I am curious, what have you been filming recently? What are you going to be doing this year, if you don't mind saying?
I just finished a film called Inside that we just wrapped, so it's a little premature to talk about, but I've been doing that. And the other things that I've been doing lately, I prefer to wait until we're ready for them to come out.
Very clever of Frosty right there to do, and come on. What project is Willem Dafoe working on that is so secret hush-hush he doesn't want to say anything until it's announced? Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I don't want to be crazy. I know it could just be another project, and maybe he does just want to keep that secret and not spoil any marketing or announcement that filmmakers have to do, because I'm sure with every movie, even if it's not a Marvel movie, you have to sign a document saying you're not going to spoil the film or talk about certain themes without the filmmakers, so he could just be playing it safe, and it's like, look, I've filmed a couple of movies, don't want to talk about them until they've been announced. But knowing what I've known and what I've been told, that he is the main villain of Spider-Man No Way Home, that he's going to be sort of rounding up this multiverse Sinister Six, and one of the main things he's going to be going after in Spider-Man No Way Home is a Tony Stark arc reactor, so that he can, I guess, take that back to his universe or upgrade his own Green Goblin suit. Still, I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think of Willem Dafoe kind of being sneaky with his comments about his projects that he did this year? That is all the movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk movies with me, hear me blab on and on. You guys are the absolute best. Don't be forgetting to hit that subscribe button, smash like as well. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.